legit was just talking about this hero.
Hylos?
Yes.
Why is
And
that?
it finally came up. Some people think that for the EXP lane, there might be an era in the meta that we're going to resort back to that. Like Hylos XP, depending on what your roam pick is going to be. So the Hylos coming back is something that I did hear coming up. But I don't know how great it will be in this composition up against, of course, what EVOS are bringing to the table too.
Dude, there is no lock. Like, this Fanny is so free. The Jolt, time to show what your Fanny's made of.
Then it's TLID versus EVOS, with TLID having that first game. Game number 2, can EVOS force a game number 3?
Here we go. TLID on brand with a Hylos. That's the literal pick they won a championship with. Remember Witty the Wise, who's now in MDL, which is crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, what do you think about that, Eterna?
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
You know, be flexible.
Yeah, he's my boy though. Always ship the best. Leone and Rachel is very aggressive early on.
Yeah, they might be able to find a pick off early on. Kevin needs to be careful though. Again, the Revitalize comes around now. Rendy with a walk up too. That's a lot of damage. Kevin has taken a lot of damage. They have used a Revitalize.
Did they get any value from that invade?
Nah, nothing at all. It's just a slight delay to Albert, but in the end, he actually gets the camp.
Whoa.
Really nothing.
Leone's dead.
Now you give out a kill towards Albert.
Yup.
So bad. Kevin's behind now. Level 2 to Albert at level 3, and Asuyo with 1 kill in the beginning. For Albert as well. Don't give them a second.
Yeah, if they give him a second, I think we can... Oh, hold on. Kevin with the jump against the level 3. Brother Man's trying to look for a kill here. Very greedy, but it all comes down to if you can make that greed work. Airline in the bottom lane, doing well against the Melissa so far. And Mueza really disturbing Kevin.
That's what you should do against Fanny. There's other ways to counter with Fanny. It's aside from just locking him down or locking her down with CC, which is just to snowball and get as much item as possible so you win out on the damage trade. So that the Fanny is not really relevant in the mid game. So far, EVOS is trying to do that. 500 gold lead doesn't seem that much, but this is only the 2nd minute, so it is pretty big.
Oh, okay. I just expected a little bit more cover for Kevin. Is Leone constantly in mid to help out the clear for Drichel? It seems like Drichel is losing when it comes down to range, but as it stands, both teams once again collapsing on the neutral objective. We do see a stun pop through.
Okay, they're baiting out some really good resources. Glorious Pathway stolen by Rizza. Place down. Consecration down as well. This is great for TLID. In the bottom lane, Kevin doing a good job too. Ball Lightning now strikes Rizza again. Aran just such a menace, even against Rendy. Kevin's picking up the XP grab. He should be able to get a level advantage now. Walks up for the kill. Golden Hour catches him. Mueza able to find the frozen moment. Now the Blazer Surge comes around, but Kevin is able to get the cables in time. Revitalize, keeping it alive right now as Mueza gets taken low, but now it's going to be Leone taking low. Albert with the chase. He walks up, but he's used the Blaze Surge. So Sever! A big double, and it will be a triple. Oh, Arad with the whiff, and Albert gets a big, big triple.
3-4-0 trade? But for Albert, he's 4-0-0 now. He's level 7. He's going to pick up the neutral objective as well. This is not the greatest of earlies for TLID.
Yeah, far from it. Shout out to Mueza though, with a pitch perfect golden hour there, just enabling everything for Albert. Oh yeah, TLID, unfortunately they have to do this. Oh!
Can you get it?
Kevin with the Soul Stabber and the Red Tree. Oh my god, Kevin! Who goes in with the cables? It was Albert, sorry, with the Soul Stabber, Red Tree, Rendy. Kevin's dead. Oh, no, he's not. Oh god. I thought the shield would proc, boom, on his face. But he gets away with the cables on time, and now they have to look to Kevin to carry this game.
Yeah, still a loss though for TLID because Kevin did not get literally anything there in terms of objective or kill, something like that. All he gets is the delay on the jungles. And it looks like Albert is starting to take Kevin's jungler, so it's even worse now. He gets his first item though. He's going to be a bit more of a menace from now on. And so far, TLID is definitely not in a good place, especially after full kill to Albert. There's no reason for him to not go for Sky Piercer.
Oh, Kevin's looking for something.
Yeah, a kill on Mueza is what he's looking for. He finds the cables. And he is able to get his 2nd kill this game. Now, how do they convert on this?
What do they convert on this?
Yeah, so far there's nothing immediate to convert towards to, but Kevin, right now he's applying a bit more, I guess, like kill pressure towards Moeza. So Moeza has to concede a bit of control here in the river and also in the bushes as well. So somehow TLID is trying to use that immediately.
Yep, Moeza gets away, baits out a stun and an ult, but Ritual's ult comes in very, very quick.
Yeah, I think Randy has to replace Moeza's job quite soon from now on, because Moeza cannot really take the heat from the Eudora and the point-click stun of the Hylos in this early of a game.
Kevin, how is he going to start catching up as well to Albert, who's already at level 9? I guess he's cutting waves up top.
Yep.
Is that the plan now?
They're giving waves onto him already because they know he's behind.
Yeah, because there's no way you're catching up with farming as a Fanny, but now...
Oh, Drichel!
Volley star move from Maran trying to peel for Dritchel, but they are staying way too long in the mid lane here and running to the wrong side of the map. This looks just like an EVO snowball at this point, right? Like, TLID should have had more ways to deal with this, but now looking for trades, and this is the main objective, the purple buff. Glorious Pathway for the Glorious Pathway. Aran walking away. That's the purple buff taken out by Albert, and that should be the nail in the coffin for this early game for TL. They're now going to have to really rely on Kevin.
Can they do that though? Because right now Erlan seems to be, you know, untouched as well. He's been farming. He's been getting in those items. I think he has his first one under his belt already. Kevin now quite in trouble. That's a 3v1 situation. He should be able to get out, but late game, it's not as clear-cut. It's not as simple. It's not like, you know, EVOs are bringing a hero that can, you know, go into the late game. They have a Claude themselves as well.
Yeah, it's a Valentina, so it doesn't really scale that much, but you get that golden hour, though, from EVOS. So if things go south for them, there's a get-out-of-jail-free card, and there's no way Randy's going to get bursted down here. And this is the problem when you're playing Eudora against Uranus. Hold on.
Wait, that is a very good position. Oh, Kevin's going to go for the free hits as well. Burst down onto Albert. Kevin, you needed the shine, and now he flickers forward. What? Kevin with a crazy move, and it ends up punishing him in the end. Erla with a blazing duet. Now around in the midst of it all, that's going to be Kevin up top looking for the trade. Kevin, that was so bombastic, brother. A flicker forward. What?
Yeah, you should have just conceded knowing that Kevin is on the other side, just munching down on the waves and also the turrets as well.
Brother.
That's an immediate conversion. You put so much pressure already. I guess he wants to get the shutdown towards Albert. It's a risk worth taking, but the calculation was so off.
No.
He was looking for a superhero moment, you know, thinking that he could get out of that alive. Even before that, he was already so low and he still went in. That was a 3-4-1 trade, completely in favor of the White Tigers. A 4K gold lead. We were talking about how important this early game is, and once again, Albert is taking back that control. Kevin, that's something that they're going to definitely evaluate after post-game.
Dude, like, as a Minister, you need to play with your muddles. Unless the guy is like 1 HP, you do not flicker forward like that. You don't have enough damage to kill a damage reduction to Yo. Now they go into the mid lane. Instant blazing duet coming down now. As that's going to be Kevin with the free hits again in the mid lane. It's Aran holding it in, but now it's Albert with a soul stabber as Rendy took Dritchel out. Fanny, Kevin can only just look for trades on the other side of the map, and now it's 2 members coming to chase him down. He has the cables. Now can he escape? Frozen moment coming in as Kevin walks in.
Oh my god.
Able to fight it now. Can he win a 2v1? Erlan with a BMI. Can he go back? Kevin running away now as that's going to be Erlan with the chase with Riza. Cable away. That's one. Riza trying to look for the angle. There's 2 Yo.
He's dead, right? There's no way.
They cut Riza. Nose. Oh! A splash and a flicker. A shutdown to Kevin the Jote.
That was a nail in the coffin right there. The shutdown in the hands of Riza. This, again, he's trying his best, right? When you're on a Fanny, your plan Z is definitely looking for the trades on the other side of the map. He stayed just a little bit too long, and the punish definitely hits. Albert looking for more space, looking for more objectives. EVO's collapsing on more objectives, taking it away from Team Liquid.
Yeah.
We're scaling, bro. Kevin is scaling. That's the only... Kevin is scaling. That's the only cope.
Can they buy time?
I think they can. With a Fanny, Koski on the other side, that's... There you go. Swift Trinity at 9 minutes.
And
not bad.
To recreate that kind of team fight in a very small space like that. I don't know if EVOS will bite on the gambit again, but, you know, chances are there. And if the chances are presented, you've got to take it. TLID now down by 5K gold lead, and this is not a good game at all for Ritual, man. There's really nothing they can do right now, and aside from just poking down this Uranus. And I love the atomization from Randy as well. He immediately focused on towards the magic damage and 0 physical damage defense.
Glorious pathway again by Rizza. So far on his debut, doing an amazing job, even on the Selena earlier, despite the loss.
I agree. We were questioning how the new mid laner is going to fare. I mean, we were so used to Dre on W for the first 2 weeks. And then he comes up, does what he did, and it looks pretty solid.
Cheeky Albert.
And on the other side of the map, you know, Drichel, it's not easy to play a Eudora when you're behind, especially from map control. Like, how do you position yourself in a way that you're close enough to the core members of EVOS? That's why we're looking at Drichel just really being shut down in this game.
Yep, now they go on Randy. He has the Purify, has already used the Consecration. Mueza with a flank in the back line, now flickers in. Kevin getting away, Drichel with the flicker out, now the Blazing Duet still chasing. Albert finds the Queller. Right on him. Albert with the Blade Surge forward. Now he wants to go for the jump as Kevin is still right there. Pops in the Muddles onto Randy. Dashes forward but doesn't bring the Muddles in. Kevin, very low. Needs to respect this. Falling Star Moon now from Maran. That's a free Lord over to EVOS as TLID will be forced caged back in their own base.
Yeah, other than, of course, Kevin, who's flying all over the map. I think he picked up the enemy turtle. Oh, no, he didn't. Was his own purple frozen? Was Albert's purple frozen?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's cheeky Albert. He knows that his own purple is actually much more important to the Fanny instead of for himself. And Randy, that's a big item as well. The Muddles were starting to hit Randy quite hard there in the last exchange, but now with that chastised Cauldron, it should deter a lot of damage, or the main damage dealer from TLID from now on. And this is tough. It's a Uranus on a winning game and a Eudora on a losing game. So it's working out for EVOS. It's really not working out for TLID. And now the lowest spot to come up in the mid lane right here, Kevin. All he can do is just split the lane right now, especially without the purple buff. He is not a factor at all.
Inside of the base is where he can make some plays. Going back and forth in the fountain, we've seen countless defenses from... Wow, he's actually going to try to just delay the wave, but now he's going to have to recall. This will be for sure a base turret in the mid lane taken down as Kevin is sent up top to clear out the side lane. They will give this mid base turret now with the Glorious Pathway used up by Rizza. Leone has already used his. Around with the front. Again, the Muddles. Oh, doing damage with the Melfic gun now as well. Randy, Purify out, gets him to safety. Again, the Fanny is taking... Did he get a purple buff? I think he did. This could be the angle for them to turn things around. EVOS need to be very careful. TLID are 8,000 gold down, but they still have good damage. Mueza in the back, popping a golden hour. Kevin gonna be caught in the golden hour now as TLID go for the clear, and he is back up to play. Randy's right there. Kevin with the jump again. He's gonna try to go for the damage now on Riz, then he's gonna go for the cutthroat airline with a Wind of Nature and the Blazing Duet. Damage is ready for TLID. Good Queller. EVOS, the discipline route has been taken.
All right, TLID, they fight for another day here. Oh, wait a second. That's a...
Oh, Muddles. Oh, Albert
Kevin?
Oh no, Kevin gets caught in the frozen moment. Albert got baited in. Kevin goes for the jump. Kevin able to find his shutdown now with the Thunder's Breath coming down as Aran. Falling Star Moon. Airline pops in and Purify. TLID on the chase. Kevin still looking for the play right now as he goes back to base, but he has the cables to come back into the fight. Aran's trying to force them into the fight as long as they can. Now Kevin's ready with a purple buff. He goes into the mid lane. He knows there's no Wind of Nature, but he bails on the cables. Now as Kevin picks up the turn and Aran is able to get the Blazing Duet now on Twitchell. That's Aran with the Blazing Duet. Kevin jumps in. It's Aran with the shutdown now as the golden hour catches Aran, but Randy was pinned, and Kevin is doing so much damage on the Melissa. Oh, Kevin!
He goes down again, ladies and gentlemen. TLID with a weaving and weaving out. You still see the Falling Star Moon land onto Randy, but at the same time, it looks like Mueza's back in the vicinity. They pick up a objective there. The tower falls for TLID, and the weaving and weaving out between Kevin and Kevin.
Which one?
Both! It worked out!
Oh, man. I can't believe it worked out for TLID, and Kevin has so far...
It's the Kev combo.
Really bad early game. He's been playing almost perfect. Oh my goodness, the conversion as well now. Albert is trying to get through to this Lord.
Bang, 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 bang. It's Kevin again with the damage on Rendy. Erlan needs to be careful. Aran in the front again, taking a lot of damage. Falling Star coming down as Aran's going to be chased down. But the red
Oh
kick comes
my
in.
God!
Kevin in the back, able to power in to go into nature and to go away. Now as he goes in for the pin as Kevin jumps into the back on Rizza with the cables. Now the Muddles. It's Leone with the chase as Rendy goes to the other side, trying to split them up. Kevin with the chase. Kevin in the mid, and Rendy should be dead to Kevin, the gold laner.
Definitely a mouthful here, but all action is on both of these players. Around with the follow-up with the falling Star Moon to look for the targets as well for Kevin to take down.
Which one?
Has also been amazing. Kevin there in the mid. He did so much work in that mid game to make sure TLID landed here in the 15th minute.
Aran with the zone, falling Star Moon now. Oh my god, they might actually pull up the comeback. Great golden hour. Alba with the Queller, now with the Glorious Pathway as well. Kevin able to flick around the safety now as he pops in to go in and pops into Muddles. Erlan burst it down, Wind of Nature! Oh no, Kevin! Stayed a bit too long. Erlan with a masterfully baited moment. Aran trying to run away now, chase down as well. Oh, he's baited too, but he is able to find the Sever. Now the Queller. Aran can't get the kill. Albert gets the kill in the end, and Leone is up in 15.
Hold on, is this an angle for an end? Didn't want to do it, EVOS? There's really no real wave clear from TLID.
Oh,
think they can
17
clear.
seconds for Kevin to come back. We did see that Kevin went straight sprint into purple buff. You said that this was the best place for him. Let's see if it is.
Ooh, Kevin needs to be able to survive this one. Thunder Strat to clear out the
Oh
wave. Now
my
the Glorious
God.
Pathway as well. And folks,
Top
it's
lane.
a free base turret to TLID up top.
No
as Kevin
way.
goes over to Cutthroat. Alba with the Blade Surge. Back again. Kevin, oh, gets covered the frozen moment. Has the immortality, has the cables as well. Retribution from Albert, not enough to take the immortality down.
Dude, Kevin is playing this Fanny amazingly. I did not expect that. I thought it's gonna be just decent on Fanny. This is more than decent. This is amazing.
You forgot season 16, Kevin
Wow.
Joe. His team went 0-9. But he was pretty good on the Fanny.
He's done so much. He did so much. I don't think if the Fanny wasn't, buying time in the objectives, the towers and the side lanes, cutting the waves as well in certain moments and certain Lord pushes, we wouldn't be in this position for TLID. He wouldn't have bought enough time for Kevin to really come online, and we finally get to see Kevin full item, Wind of Nature as well, on top of course, the Rose Gold Meteor.
Hold
Looks
on.
like there's another engage.
Uh-oh, Kevin in the back, able to find a few cables, but it's only on Rendy, of all people.
Yeah, but there's no Purify and also Wind of Nature, I believe, for Erlan, though. That's a big resource burn before
Massive.
the Lord fight even begins. And that's also a window for both Kevin and also Kevin to actually lock down on the Claude. But he has to be a bit more careful from now on, though. But point-click stun of Hylos has always been very underestimated by pro players. Like, it's such a small stun, but, just a 0.5 seconds can be detrimental to how the game goes. And this later is part of the game.
This should be free, dude.
Where's
Oh my god.
Where's
Dude, they're all way too far. They need a golden hour to land to the Lavis.
Oh, they missed that?
They do. They know they have the far lane. There is no urgency to burst this Lord. They can play it as slow as they want. Mid wave cleared out again. That top wave's looking juicy, and that means Evo is going to be sent up top. And if they do that, this is an evolved Lord now. TLID are going to start it. The Claude shows up. Hello. Riz is going to be engaged on Ball Lightning. They bait out massive and
Oh no!
Kevin. Oh my god, now it's gonna be chopped. Oh, Kevin! Oh, both Kevins! One with the rose gold, the other one with the flicker forward and a kill. Now Mueza walks up, but he's gonna be caught in the muddle. Golden hour coming down, but it's gonna be everybody still there corralling over Kevin! The gold laner. The gold still coming in. As Erlan's able to pop the blazing duet. Now Kevin pops it over to nature, and the muddle's right there. He buys the immortality. Kevin is a goddamn gold on this ballista! Double kill! A flicker forward earlier, now Erlan is all alone. Around with the falling Star Moon chasing him down as Erlan goes back to the BMI. But Kevin and Kevin stay locked into the base. Erlan's gonna be caught all alone against two. The Kev combo takes us to a clean sweep.